Welcome to today's SeafoodNews.com video, sponsored by the Alaska Seafood Marketing Institute.
Good morning. It's Thursday, February 28th. In our video today, I want to highlight a fascinating and very vital debate taking place in the pages of Nature between Dr. Ray Hilborn of the University of Washington and Dr. Daniel Pauly at the University of BC in Vancouver. These two fishery scientists represent radically different views of how to approach the understanding of global fisheries dynamics and whether in fact seafood is on a path to sustainability or not. Daniel Pauly developed a method of estimating stock size based on catch statistics and his method was responsible for the famous paper that predicted all commercial fishing would be extinct by 2048. It was through a simple extrapolation of his catch method. Ray Hilborn has challenged that vigorously and went back, and Ray and Trevor Branch did a study of hundreds of fisheries that have actual survey and analysis and fishery management data, and they showed that in fact the scientifically managed fisheries, the survey data had no stock abundance, had no relationship to the catch data. There were many extraneous factors that impacted the amount of fish that was caught in any given year. They included economic and market factors, legal restrictions, government restrictions, fishing licenses, bycatch restrictions, plus changes in the ecosystem and movement of fish stocks to make them more or less available to the gear. All of this combined showed that in fact stock assessment and scientific study of stocks was a much more robust and better way to understand fisheries. Why is this important? It's because Daniel Pauly's method, and also Daniel Pauly suggests that catches are by and large underreported, in some cases by as much as 500%. His method implies that in the past you can go back to this golden age of huge abundance of fisheries, unlike anything we've seen today. And this vision is driving the environmental movement to say that fishing is unsustainable. We need large marine reserves to kind of recreate this fantasy golden age, and a lot of restrictions have to be placed further on commercial fishing because fish management is not working. This is totally a scientific fantasy, according to Ray Hilborn and his researchers. Hilborn says instead that scientific stock management in fact has been shown reliably to allow fish stocks to recover. Alaska salmon, for example, is healthier than it's been in 100 years. There are many other fish stocks which have recovered to very high levels of abundance through effective fishery management. And Hilborn's argument is that by adopting effective fishery management, fisheries in fact can be sustainably managed and are healthy and available for long-term food production. Obviously, the industry has a huge stake in this argument, and we urge you to look at our article and look at the way this is being presented, because in fact this argument over whether fish catch statistics accurately reflect the health of the stocks goes to the very heart of whether we're in a fishing crisis or not. In Lexington, Mass., this is John Sackton.
Today's SeafoodNews.com video was brought to you by the Alaska Seafood Marketing Institute. Alaska has been protecting wild and sustainable seafood for generations and adheres to the most recognized and internationally accepted set of guidelines written by the United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization. For recipes and additional information, visit wildalaskaflavor.com.